What's up everyone? So in this video, we are going to talk about next-gen consoles from Microsoft and also Sony. There's a rumor going around about the PlayStation 6 that one model is going to ship with 1TB SSD and no disk drive. It's also going to use neural texture compression to reduce the file size of textures and overall reducing the file size of the game. AMD leaker Kepler L2 has provided more info on the likely base spec of Sony's PlayStation 6 console. Both consoles will be powered by AMD's RDNA 5 and Zen 6 architectures. The leaker also shared the bill of materials for the PlayStation 6 and how much Sony would pay for each component included in the console. The price was coming up to around $760. Even if they lower the price just to sell the console at $699, they would be losing money. The reason there's no disk drive is to cut the cost on parts needed for the console. Neural texture compression would indeed help a great deal in reducing game size. Early testing shows that it saves up to 7 times more than the current compression standard. A game that's 150 gigs could go down to just 21 or 22 gigabytes. The other rumor is that Sony's new console is going to stop using discs for good. This shows from the PS5 digital edition that came out in 2020. The gaming market has been focusing more on digital and less on physical copies. If a company makes a game as a download only, then they end up saving money since they don't have to pay for labor and materials for a physical copy. I think maybe in the future, there could be a point in gaming where some developers and publishers might decide to release their games as a digital download only. Now, as for the price of the PlayStation 6, well, analysts are predicting it could launch around $1,000. So it's getting to a point where buying consoles is getting really expensive. And that's not with everything they normally ship with, like in the past. The PlayStation 6 costing $1,000 could be a reason why gaming could change. The other reason the price could be going up is around the issue of RAM and SSD. If consoles do become too expensive in the future, then this could lead to game streaming, which is also known as cloud gaming, where the game data is stored on a remote server and you would use your fast internet speeds to download the data and just play the game that way, even with the lower hardware. We might reach a point in gaming where these next-gen consoles are going to cost around $1,000 each, and console gaming will become a luxury expenditure. In other words, saying that only rich people are going to buy the next-gen consoles. Back in the early 90s, the Neo Geo console would cost around $650, a huge difference from the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis at the time, which is also why the Neo Geo was barely making headlines in magazines. It was just too expensive. So these predictions about the PlayStation 6 console came up just days after Sony increased the price of the PS5. Now the PS5 Pro is going to cost $900. This price range could also apply to the new Xbox console. With the hardware going into it, it's very possible the price for this console could also reach $1,000 on launch. So that's all the updates for now. Will you buy a console for that price? Tell me in the comments, and I'll see you later.